User-defined groups. The user-defined groups is a special kind of group where you can have unlimited groups. To access the user-defined groups, you can go to the group manager, as in another video that we seen before, and here we have the user-defined groups, and also here we have the user-defined groups. But the way to create groups is here. So user-defined groups right here. Also, when you are selecting the user-defined fields, you have also the user-defined groups right here. So either way, they are identical. In this one, you have a little bit more space. That's it, to see it. That's all. Not a big deal. So here we can add. I'm gonna delete this one because it doesn't have a name. This one you can add a group just by pretty much clicking add group. You're gonna put the group name, so we're gonna put my first group as a name. Not too original indeed, but it would do. My first group, and I have it right here, right? So, and also I have it right here immediately. So I have it, so these two are sync. Alright, so I can omit this one if I want. Yes, omit from this list. I can check this thing. I can mark them. That is useful. You're gonna see why in a second. So I can mark it. I can assign, or I can set this group to this contact. Okay, so this contact is Andrew, so I can set it for him, and it will be red, as you can see. But if I want to do it for these 8 contacts at the same time, I can click on the label here or here. Can click on the label, and then I will set it up. You see, I can do many things. Find by range of dates. I can find the ones that are marked, but in this case I'm gonna set, and I'm gonna set selected. That means that the 8 that I have selected. So I did that. I don't need to see it, but I will. Yes, you see. So I move, and this one is red in all of them. Okay. So now if I want to find, I will click again in the bar in the title, and I can click find from all. Well, it's going to be exactly the same 8, so no big deal. But if I select them all, I can do exactly the same, and it should give me the same results, right? So 8, you can see that right here. Also, it's possible, for example, on this one, you see there is no label, so it's possible to click here and rename it. Okay, let's put my second group. Not too original, but it would do. And let's say that I'm gonna look for another contact that is not in the first record, so maybe this one, and maybe this one. No, this one is already there. That's okay too. I mean, it could be perfectly possible to have 2 or many selected, but what I'm gonna do is to either click here or click summary to go to. You can do a summary by start date and end date, and you can see here that I have 8 and 2. This represents 7.8% out of 102 contacts selected, and this one represents 2%. And essentially, well, you can select them all again by clicking on the label, you know, and you can find, and you can find the 8 that we had. So you can do it from the summary, you can do it from here. I'm gonna do find. So the sky is the limit what you can do combining the user-defined groups with the one-click groups memorized on the fly to do groups and this one. Just think about your needs. Don't think about what they can do, but think about what you need to do and then adapt your needs to these groups. They are, as you can see, unlimited user-defined groups, plus 60 here, plus unlimited here, plus 4 here, 1 here, and here, depending on the agents. Very simple.